Hey everyone, today I just wanted to make a quick tutorial on how to make a disco brick on Roblox. So let's actually start by checking our studio settings, since that's going to be important to following the tutorial. So when you open up Studio here, we have a blank place. First we're going to want to go to the View tab and make sure that Explorer, Properties, and Output are visible. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to do this by clicking on the plus sign next to Workspace in the Explorer tab that we just opened, and we'll add a part. This is the part that we will make visible or into a disco brick. So let's do that by adding a script. So we're going to do the same thing with a little plus. Add a script. You can search if you want to. And when we add a script, you should be able to see something like this. We're going to delete everything in it. We're not really interested in what was there before. And we're going to start by declaring a variable. So in this case, we're going to say local part equals script.parent. Simple as that. And to make this a disco part, what we want to do basically is just have it change colors every so often. So let's do that. So we're going to do that by adding a while true do loop, just like this. Super simple. And we need some kind of delay so that we could see the color change. So we're going to add a time right here of 1 second for now. And then all we have to do now is set the part's brick color to brickcolor.random. And that's it. That is a disco script. So let's actually test it out. You can test it out by going to play and just hitting that button right there. And here we go. Every second, the part changes color to be random. Super cool. So next, of course, why stop there? We can actually do some pretty interesting things with this. So let's actually add another part into Workspace, just like before. And we're going to do something a little bit different. So let's actually make it where this time, instead of every second changing color, you can make it where every time you click on it, it changes color. So that's pretty simple to do. We're going to add a object called a click detector. You should be able to see it right there. You can search for it if you haven't found it. And we're going to add another script, just like last time. And this time, again, we're going to delete the hello world message, and we're going to do something similar. So we're going to call this the same thing as before. We need to declare a variable to define the part we just made. So part is script.parent, just like last time. Now the difference, of course, is we're going to be requiring this to be changing from a function instead of just a loop. So let's actually define a function on click. It could be called whatever you want, of course. And here we go. Every time it's clicked, all we need it to do is change colors. So you're going to recognize this. Part.brickcolor equals brickcolor.random, just like before. And now the only different part that we have to do is, instead of a loop, we're going to have to add some kind of connection. So it's as simple as doing something like this, or part.clickDetector dot mouse click, and then we connect that to onClick. And there you have it. This part now will change colors every time you click on it. So we can see the difference here. This one's changing every second, like we wanted it to. This one will change every time we click on it, just like that. Cool. So, of course, now we have these two parts, these two disco parts. We can make this into a party if we want to by duplicating a bunch of them. But let's actually think about ways to make this better. So, for example, this is the one right here that we have changing every second. We want this party to be a lot more fun, so we'll make it change every 0.2 seconds. You can do simple changes like that in the code. Get familiar with changing code. It's part of the fun of it. And then let's run it now and see how that makes a difference. Look at that. a lot faster, which is perfect. Now we have a much more fun party. So I encourage you guys to go through after any scripts you see and try to just change a few things. It's really fun to do, and you might learn something by doing it. So yeah, super simple script this time around, but I think that it's good to get the fundamentals going and to understand the code. So if you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll try to answer them. Thank you.